Today I am setting up to practice a basic manicure. Every service begins with your clean and disinfected tools, your brand new single-use tools. I am using regular nail polish today, not gel. And my intention for this service is to just practice all of the basic manicure steps. So I did give myself a protective structure gel overlay a few days ago. So I did already trim my nails, and I do have a protective coating on my nails. So some of the steps, I'm going to leave out. Like, I don't really need to shape my nails, but I do want to just practice all the steps to build that muscle memory. So, yep, today is a basic manicure using regular nail polish, and one of my required services that I owe for the manicuring module is a basic manicure using regular nail polish and also doing nail art. So I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know if we are supposed to also use the regular nail polish to do the nail art. I have never done nail art using anything other than gel. So that's going to be interesting. So that's what we're doing today.
Well, thank you for letting me sleep here. Thank you for respecting me.
What, you're married?
No, you can go ahead. You can take it first. I think just to take it up right now.
Why is your feet?
Because it's in morning.
Do you think it could be because of being a good night?
No.
Hell no.
It's definitely sides.
How was your first night in the back?
I was going to sleep on the couch, but I didn't have blankets. Right.
Nothing happened. In fact, I think you actually put pillows between us. No, it was nice to sleep next to you, and I hope that our first therapy session goes well.
It's something that happens every day. Every single guy has the same outcome when they wake up in the morning. I don't know why. It's just the way it is.
Hi, I'm Persia. Nice to meet you. Hi, Dr. Tara.
I would be worried if I woke up and didn't have morning wood. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm super walking out to get married.
Never slow out last but not least.
Welcome, everyone. Hi. You are here because your marriages are in a place of crisis and dysfunction, and our role as your therapist is to guide you to reach a better place in your relationships. I'm Persia. I'm a dating and relationship coach and author, and I'm trained in cognitive behavioral therapy and somatic healing.
I'm Dr. Tyrone J. Granson, a doctor of marriage and family therapy. I specialize in helping individuals reach a better place in their relationships. We truly hope that you're ready for this endeavor.
And I'm Dr. Tara. I'm a professor of sexual communication and a certified sexologist.
All those people last season got fired for giving Jasmine the open marriage idea.
Absolutely, they got
It's a little bit like going on an exercise boot camp. You will be participating in a range of intensive therapies, as well as non-traditional exercises and homework assignments to help deepen your connections, improve your communication, and help you mend your
failed.
marriages.
They gave Sophie, so they were showing the never before scenes from last season, bonus footage, all that stuff.
Unfortunately, not all relationships
And one of the counselor people
but as your therapist,
was sitting in the chair watching Sophie and Rob up at the counter, or up at the altar, and Sophie pulled out her...
Something down there happened, and I didn't tell him because I thought,
You tell by her eyes. She talks with her eyes and she lies. She's such a fake. She wants to go America. She wanted to be a movie star.
Yes.
yeah, I actually got something down there. I didn't tell him because I thought he wasn't going to say yes. I got done like a leg on my back.
What? How do you do that without telling your husband?
Yes, it was something that was bothering me.
What's the first time I'm hearing this?
I've gotten a lot of procedures done, and I think what a woman does with her own body is her business, but she should at least tell her husband.
Yeah.
There's a bigger problem than trust issue. If you don't know the size of your lady, and if you don't understand the change, there's a big problem.
Yes, if you don't notice.
There was some things that I saw on myself that I didn't like.
And why didn't you say anything?
Because if I tell you, why do I have the time to provide the time?
Hey, it's for you. Somebody omits information. Do you think that counts as a lie?
Yeah.
No.
But can you understand how that would be for Patrick? Like, it would create issues of trust by not telling him that.
I know, I mean, we were going to fight anyways. I didn't want to fight that time.
I just feel like you've taken it too far. She's focusing on herself, and like she really means it. Like it is not like our family's not a priority.
That's not like that. That's not that. You think, oh, jeez. How can you say that I don't prioritize the family? How I do a lot for you, Lacey. I gave up my whole life in Brazil to come here.
You've changed. Things are different. You're spending money on plastic surgery that has nothing to do with me or Lacey.
That's exactly what I didn't tell you first place because like I knew it was going to be a fight, an argument.
I'd rather argue with you than think that you're a liar.
Okay, so it sounds like there's some real issues around communication. Clearly, there's some issues around trust. These are all things that we can work on. Are you willing to work on them?
Yeah, 100%.
Thanks.
I am.
Patrick is concerned about infidelity in his marriage. He's concerned that perhaps Thais has cheated on him. And when this comes up with a couple, usually it's because there is some element of truth. Even if there hasn't been physical sex with someone outside of the marriage, she's pulling away because she's not feeling that connection with him anymore. And we really need to find a way to break this cycle. Okay, so Russ and Powell, how are you doing today?
We're here for a reason.
What's that reason?
For me, I feel like I'm appreciated. You know, I was the financial stability throughout the beginning of the relationship, but I was in Oklahoma, and Powell hated Oklahoma, and so we moved for her. I had to start over within my my career as an engineer. Went through 3 layoffs. I feel like she doesn't recognize the sacrifices that I've gone through.
I get it's not in his hands to be laid off many times, but it's in his hands to actually step out and like find a solution. And I feel like that motivation person, the person who used to love to work, used to have this driven, like I used to admire him. I feel like he's not longer there. And we just moved to Las Vegas, and I told him not to come with me. Because I'm done. And like I feel like it's a big expense. I see him now as an expense. Because like I support everything for my son. I pay for everything. Why do I need someone who's not supporting me economically, but just dragging me down with him?
I'm not going to accept that. I said, no, I'm going. You're not taking my son away from me.
He just told me like, oh, this is going to be a dirty battle. Like I'm going to go. Like it's not going to be easy for you. And that's the last thing I want, just to put my son through that. So is that the reason why I'm saying that? So because I don't want my son to go through that? But that's not fair. I feel like I'm very confused about my feelings, what I feel about him. I don't remember when was the last time I actually told him I love you back. And it doesn't make me feel good because he doesn't deserve that. I don't deserve that. Like, what am I still doing? Like, it's just, that's not what I want.
So, when you say you're done, pal, are you here to try and fix this?
That's a great position.
Such a reach. I haven't even had time to be alone because our son has been always in the middle, and I really wouldn't change that for anything in the world because I love my son to death. But I feel like there's such a distance between us.
As much as it's a joy to have Axel, it's taken an impact deeply. He also shares a bed with us. How old is Axel? Axel's 6 years old now.
Crazy.
How is that exactly a sex life?
Tremendously.
It's not like, oh, let's do it, it's gonna be fun. It's more like, let's get it done with. Like, I don't know, I feel like I just, I get calm down, like, okay. That makes sense.
She feels like a dead cow.
It's bored, though.
I'll be honest with you, if you were really bad at it, that's what I would do. You never heard about that?
Similar to like just starfishing, you know, and then you just lay there and like spread out.
Ready? And then you have sex. I think there's a huge discrepancy between how you guys are feeling. Sex is one of the cornerstones of a healthy marriage. When you're missing that, your relationship suffers. So I have a recipe for you that I think can revitalize that connection. We've got work to do. A lot.
It really just felt like I was trashing me. She just throwing it out for the entire group to hear out. I know it takes full honesty in order for therapy to work. I'm really hoping that the therapist can help us in all aspects. Because honestly, I'm starting to have my doubts that this isn't going to work.
China Soccer, what challenges are you bringing with you into this couples retreat?
I feel like we have a lot of communication issues, respect issues, and there seems to be like a power struggle. He always says he's an alpha man, alpha male. I'm very attracted to like an alpha male, like strong man, but I feel like an alpha man is going to provide and protect. When we have an issue, I'll shut down and I'll just kind of block him out like he doesn't exist to protect myself, and I'm doing that right now because of something that happened yesterday.
So what happened yesterday?
I was having words with another woman here. I felt like her husband was behind her, and I felt my husband leave the situation, and he just disappeared.
Are you in the bathroom to pee? Because when you said having words, it's an argument, conversation.
It was a question that I had for her that turned into an argument, yes. I just would like to know none of them, that's it.
I'm doing everything. I left my life, easy life,
You left your
in Turkey. I
garbage
came
life, and
I
you
don't
have an amazing life now.
amazing life. Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, I'm half of the week we are in a fight. I mean, we don't talk each other. I mean, because of legal issues for came on visiting, I was a ghost for a while. I didn't have any identity. I couldn't work. Then it's her rules, it's her house, it's her things, and she started to scold me. I mean, I felt myself so weak. Right now, I again regain my strength, financially, everything in America. I just want again to be alpha male, but she doesn't let me to do it. Did you explain a little bit more?
I believe that.
That's my biggest issue. I was thinking it was because financial thing, but right now I'm the breadwinner, more than breadwinner. I'm the whole bakery right now. But when it comes to the respect, it is gluten free. You know, she doesn't respect me at all.
It's not about money, it's about how you treat me.
Okay, let's talk about this term alpha male. It's been thrown around quite a lot. What do you think it means, Dr. Tara?
I think what we're talking about here, like as women, we are looking for healthy masculinity, right? Someone who is able to provide, someone who is able to communicate, recognize his feelings, and make good decisions. So I think there's a difference between that and an alpha male who perhaps shows a lot of toxic characteristics.
So alpha males are not typically what you would associate with emotional safety and security. Is that understood? Like, do the women here agree?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so you are a little bit confused about what it is that you desire. You want to feel that respect from him. You want to feel seen by him. You want to feel safe and supported. Is that
Yeah,
right?
just men want us to respect them, but you have to earn respect. You have to deserve respect. And if you're telling me when you're angry at me that you're gonna everyone in the city we live in, okay, that's you say it all
I
the
accept
time.
this.
So it's like a threat.
Like she should be grateful that he's with her.
Okay, I know that. It's not the right thing to do. But then as a man, when you get mad, sometimes you say something.
Yeah.
Does that make it? I don't know how she kind of puts up with him. He is being basically a gross chauvinistic asshole. And if she's not going to stand up for herself, I will stand up for her because that's awful. Listen, the way that you want to control her pisses me off. I'm just being honest like that, first of all. No need to, he's not telling me to shut up.
Look at me. All right. Jeez Louise.
Shut up.
Wow. This is on 9-day relapse resort.
This retreat is going to be intense for them.
You got this, okay?
They need to engage all their senses,
I hate heights.
You are look at
Oh my God.
great baby.
and it's to be seen whether they're going to be able to come out the other side or not.
What's that?
There's a skeleton.
Welcome to Dr. Tara's sex dungeon. It's all about being kinky.
Everybody's kicking.
And vibrators and stuff.
Listen, you will respect me. Understood?
Okay, we're not kinky.
Excellent. John, what's up? Seems like him and Thais haven't been doing too good lately. All this stuff's going down in Brazil. It just doesn't add up.
If we're all going to stand together, things need to be cordial.
You're just here accusing me, saying that I did this and this and that, that you know things.
I mean, you did lie there. I mean, that's a little concerning. Goodbye.
I hate to have to worry about where you are and what you're doing.
You always think I'm shame on you.
I fell asleep and woke up, and he's 400 miles away at a hotel in Virginia.
He's got the fucking sweetest Rolex I ever seen in my whole life, that dude. That watch that guy, Usel or whatever the fuck his name is wearing, it's a $400,000 watch. If it's real. And the way the sides look,
It looks real.
it's real. I think it's real.
No, we're not having people come out and try to find out what happened. I'll give up. Let's go. Okay,
That the Congress declare that since
Harper
the
choking
unprovoked
Guillermo.
and military attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7, 1941, a state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire.
Look very carefully at what Franklin Roosevelt said on the 8th of December. We are declaring war against the Empire of Japan. He does not mention Germany. The 8th goes by, the 9th goes by, the 10th goes by, and not until the 11th, when Hitler decides to declare war on the United States, did the United States then in turn declare war on Germany.
America now faces a global war on two fronts.
We were dragged into this. Let's be very clear. The United States of America did not wake up in the middle of the 20th century and decide it was going to defeat tyranny. Tyranny had to force us into a struggle that we now recognize to be the great existential struggle, arguably of the last millennium. But it was not a quick or easy date with destiny.
We are now in this war. We're all in it, all the way. Every single man, woman, and child is a partner, the most tremendous undertaking of our American history. It will not only be a long war, it will be a hard war. We are going to win the war, and we are going to win the peace that follows.
America is now at war, the most devastating in world history. Germany reigns from the Atlantic to the outskirts of Moscow. Imperial Japan has swept across the Pacific, forcing America into an armed struggle it is not yet ready to fight. Not on land, not in the air, not at sea. Prime Minister Winston Churchill and President Franklin Roosevelt are Navy men. They understand that World War II will be won by the side that controls the seas. Early in the war, Germany dominates the Atlantic and threatens Great Britain, while Japan is attempting to build an empire across the Asia-Pacific theater. The attack on Pearl Harbor and Germany's declaration of war brings America directly into the conflict, a global struggle that will range across many seas and many oceans. But the U.S. Navy has a new weapon, the aircraft carrier, which extends its reach and allows it to challenge an enemy thousands of miles away.
All wars change the world, but none of them change the world like the Second World War did.
Japan's on the march. Germany's on the march.
No one can imagine the nightmare they're about to unleash. The most destructive war in human history. Suddenly the world is turned upside down, and all hell is let loose. The West is stunned by the speed of the advance.
You get the Allies led by the big three: Roosevelt, Churchill, Stalin. Men who are dealing with immensely complicated questions.
It's the biggest military operation of human history. The Americans have built their army 0 to 100 in a span of a year.
They have to fight in every climate from the Arctic to the jungles of the Pacific to the deserts of Africa and the depths of the ocean.
But there was no certainty of victory. It was going to be a horrific bloodbath.
We see humans at their absolute worst, how they treat other human beings. And we see them at their absolute best, willing to give their lives that others might live. World War II was a struggle in which there could be one victor and one vanquished.
In late 1940, British cities are pounded from the air by the German Luftwaffe almost every night. Led by Prime Minister Winston Churchill, the people of Great Britain show no sign of surrender. But most of the food and material the island nation needs to survive must be brought from abroad, in British ships. The Nazi U-boats threaten every one of them.
More than 2/3 of Britain's food comes in by ship. Over 90% of Britain's oil comes by ship.
Britain also needs raw materials.
You can't build a Lancaster bomber or a Spitfire out of steel. You need aluminum. Britain has no aluminum, so it needs to ship all across the Atlantic.
Most of what Britain needs comes from one source: America. President Franklin D. Roosevelt has declared the United States an arsenal of democracy. A lifeline is established. American resources carried by British convoys. But it's a perilous journey. In 1940 alone, over 500 British merchant ships are lost.
The Germans are able to sink 3 million tons of British shipping between summer of 1940 and the end of the year. That's unsustainable if Churchill can't keep up the flow of supplies to Britain while you're in existential trouble.
The man directing Germany's U-boat campaign is Admiral Karl Donitz, a World War I U-boat commander himself. Throughout the Great War, the Germans used unrestricted submarine warfare to attempt to choke Britain into submission.
Donitz's mind is pure mathematics. You sink more merchant ships than can be built. To starve the British, to deprive Britain of the raw materials and the calories needed to fight the war.
In 1940, Donitz devises a new tactic. He groups up to 20 U-boats and orders them to hunt British convoys. They're called wolf packs.
The moment one U-boat finds a convoy, it radios back to Donitz. Donitz then looks at where all his U-boats are.
Donitz then vectors all other U-boats in and around those waters onto the same target.
The wolf pack tactic requires good communication, good coordination.
Nobody attacks until they're all present.
Daddy's home. Princess!
I'm called Scout. Come on, Dad. I got my sniper now, but there's a sight. I can see more. I can see follow. Atmosphere. I can have my one. Yeah, the other question. Can you put a switch on a sniper? Yeah, I don't think so either, but there's a spot for it. But right here, it takes stock off. There's a sign for it. There's a spot for it for that. I'll be right. How to install this for you. Okay, stop. And Mom, I'm question.
What?
Did someone die by this?
By a real one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any kind of gun.
If you have a bulletproof vest on, you can survive up to a 22.
As long as it's not a headshot. As long as it hits the vest.
Yeah. But any 22 caliber will not kill you or hurt you though. Only the headshots. Or the house. Other two, only the two stuff that can kill you by any bullets. So any bullets, we were talking about the 5.56. That's what, yeah. Exactly. Could a 22 caliber, could a 22 pistol, kill you when you're on a bulletproof vest?
I don't know if you go to the right shot. I don't think so.
Yeah, cause there's a kid who always tests like 22 for.
Of Joshua's death. Then she went on to speculate about how it affected me, how it affected Barry and I's marriage, things that I feel she doesn't.
So I painted these. Base coat, one coat. Had to stop, made dinner, give my kids some baths, and look at what has happened already. Not gel products, like nail lacquers, old school nail polish. It's kind of harder to use. I am used to gel. Like if you don't have a nice smooth surface, I don't know, it gets goopy and it's not even. I think I need to do another base coat. And I'm only going to do 2 nails at a time to try to get like a smoother surface. I'm also using this stupid pearlescent stuff. I'm just used to the self-leveling of the gel. And I don't even know how I'm going to do nail art using this stuff. I'm going to have to do this on my husband's nails Thursday morning. And he is going to be bitching about the smell. You know what? I think I'll do the regular, this lacquer on the mannequin hand. So I have to turn in still a few basic manicures using nail polish. And then I also owe one more gel manicure. So I am thinking maybe I'll do the gel one tomorrow on Thursday on him. Oh, the smell is just making my nose run. So when I started this set, I said, all right, I got the blue. We'll grab the sparkly white, and we'll do drops of the white, like onto the wet blue to kind of do like a watery looking effect. Not even thinking, this is not gel. I can't do that with a regular polish. Maybe I can. I think I'm going to try it. I don't want to put too many layers of the polish, though. It gets goopy. Goopy and gooey. I do not like the regular polish. I mean, look at the dents in this one. And I also don't know much about like the base coat. How long do we let that dry? Is it okay to go in with the polish while the base is still wet? And I'm trying to do my three strokes and 4 coats, and that went out the window on the very first nail. So what can I do for nail art? Oh no, this is base. Shit, I wanted the sparkle. Alright. Alright, that was way too much. Holy crap, these are gonna look horrible. And I got it on my skin. So now my question becomes, nail art. It's not like I can put this stuff on a palette because it's goopy and it instantly starts to dry. So how would I even... Okay, it's really thick though. Like, how would I even do French tips? Like a hand-painted French tip with nail polish. Like, I don't think I'd be able to do that using nail polish. Now I understand why people posting pictures of manicures using regular polish, why they always look so bad. Alright, so this one, we're just going to do the whole nail white. Pointer and pinky will be white. Okay. Now I understand why basic manicures always just include one color polish, you see. So I guess stamping, that's regular nail polish, even though I have some really good gel stamping gels. Would I be able to not offer regular nail polish? Where I could maybe just say, nope, I use gel here only. Okay. Like, what even in the fuck is this? Okay, so that's a T. We're gonna pretend like I drew my initial. Whatever, I'm done. I should have brought down a sponge or a brush. Let's see. Okay, ombreing it down does not really work with regular polish. His basketball game is going to be over in 2 minutes, and then he's going to be yelling at me, "Are you done yet?" He said all you had to do was paint your nails. Alright, that looks awful. I'm trying to tap this free edge so that they all don't instantly start chipping and peeling. Oh, I need my sign out of the basement, so I always sign for when I do acrylic. It's just a little sticky note, and it literally says, leave it alone. Leave it alone and keep going. Whatever. Alright, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. Oh, look at that awful tea. It looks horrible. Alright. Alright, base coat. So I am right-handed. Now I'm trying to do my right hand with my wet left hand. Hi, I'm doing my homework. I love you. Alright, that's base coat. First coat is for coverage. Is she laughing or coughing? Choking? Are you okay, honey? Are you laughing? Okay. Oh, shit. Well, I'm glad I didn't do this on them first for practice. I almost did this on my daughter for practice. And I've done gel on them. And I'm glad I didn't do this on them because I should not be touching other people with polish when this is what it ends up looking like. But now I see the need for keeping it to 3 strokes. If you start going back over it, it's goopy and it gets messed up. Alright, leave it alone, leave it alone. That one don't look so bad. It looks better than the other hand. I think I was wiping too much of the polish off. Yep, I need to have more polish on my brush. Alright, I'll tap it and fill in the dents with that sparkly white stuff. Alright, so I definitely wasn't putting enough polish on the brush. Okay.
Can I show you evil cat video?
Hold on.
Because I'm watching TikTok on Jerry's phone.
Lovely. Did he tell you what he did for you?
No.
Okay. I mean, Daddy. Why he hasn't fixed your phone?
Ah, look at the evil cat.
Alright, my polish needs to dry. Show me the evil cat. Cats are crazy.
Look at how cool my cat is.
Yeah.
Cats jump very high.
Cats are very, very smart. Princess would just smash right through it and bite it. Wow. Oh, no way.
That cheating cat.
Yep. That's the princess cat. Uh-oh, that was a smart idea. Didn't work.
It didn't work. So, what were you talking about?
Nothing.
That's a lie. What don't I know? What don't I know? What don't I know?
I don't know. Go ask the old man.
I'll go ask the old man. I don't know.
You better be nice to him and say thank you. So, I definitely had been assuming this whole time that a basic manicure automatically just includes a color of nail polish, regular polish. And if that's what people are used to, that worries me, because I clearly cannot use regular polish for shit. I need to practice regular polishing, that means. I don't even want to offer regular polish. I would rather honestly give them gel and not even like charge them extra.
Mommy, that's just going to start the show. He's waiting for you.
He's watching, what's it, the basketball game ends?
Yeah, the basketball game ended.
Did he tell you what he just did?
Yeah.
So you better be good and nice to him. He says that if you pull any shit not wanting to go to school any of these days, he's not giving
Why
it
would
to
I
you.
not want to go to school any of these days? I have to go to school tomorrow to go on the field trip. That's the requirement.
That's a smart teacher.
The requirement was you will have to go to school the whole week before the field trip.
Nice.
And you have to have a hospital note if you don't. I guess he just like stuff special.
He's smart.
He knows. I have my field trip on Friday. Let me just skip the whole week.
Yep. Well, you're going on a sweet field trip. Most schools do not bring kids to amusement parks.
It's not a sick field trip, Mom. It's there because we're having a musical there.
I know. So did you guys like win some do good
No.
where you came in
Every year
first?
thing.
Sweet.
Where it's a competition every year.
Yes.
Like, they have
That's
like,
what I was
school
meaning,
club.
if it was like a contest or a competition. So you're going to stay in chorus just to go to Darien Lake every year?
Well, no, I was going to leave chorus, but all my friends are joining next year. Harper was already in, but Anna and Ava are going to join chorus next year.
Nice.
So you don't want to go upstairs.
Dad, you gotta wait 3 minutes or 5 minutes. I'm almost done.
Dad! Mommy said she's almost done. You gotta wait like 3 minutes. I told him you gotta wait like 3 minutes.
Thank you. Alright, I gotta top coat it. The question becomes, do I actually try to pass this off as a basic manicure with nail art?
I forgot to tell you the funny thing.
What?
So, say there's 2 chorus classes.
Yep,
There's 2 groups of 2 chorus classes. There's around 10 boys in each group. Because chorus is like a girl's thing.
definitely a girl's thing.
So, there's only like 10 boys in each group. And there's these group of 5 boys in my chorus class that never pay attention, never sing, they're always on their computers.
Yes.
And they were all excited for the field trip, and they were being bad. And Mr. Battle said, all right, Henry, you and your friends can't go on the field trip. Just took that away from them.
Good. Well, you know what? When you get into competitions and contests and stuff, you don't want those kind of people in it. I know when JoJo was like 5, the kids I used to babysit for, the little girl, well, she wasn't little anymore. She was in like high school, and they won some state competition, and they got to go to Disneyland for like, they won like best in New York State, and they got to go compete in Disneyland against all the winners from every state. I was actually pregnant with you. You were in my belly when I was walking around Disneyland with Joe, but that was why we went, because a friend of the family.
That's not the funny part. So, Henry went and told his mom he won't let me go. I guess he just went and told his mom that he won't let him go on the field trip.
Yeah, they leave the part out where
So, what do you think Mr. Battle does?
told his mom.
No. He says in the middle of class, oh yeah, Henry, I got that email from your mom about how I didn't let you go on the field trip. So next time, take responsibility, and here's a lunch detention slip.
Nice.
It was so funny.
So he pulled a Brody and went home and told his mom a bunch of lies that for no reason.
I can't go on the field trip.
He just got picked on out of everyone else for no reason.
Out of all the kids, he chose me to not allow to go on the field trip.
All right, so let's do this top coat,
And
and we are
everyone was laughing at
done.
Henry.
He tried to pull a slick move, and it didn't work. Mr. Battle said, "Nice try, Henry."
Next time, tell your mom the truth.
Yeah,
Ooh, so many pencils that I could use.
I know. I cleaned and found all those pencils.
I have no pencils at all. It's so funny.
I know why you don't have pencils. Do you know why you don't have pencils?
They're all at school somewhere.
Because you throw them and feed them to the dog and let the
No,
dog
I'm
chew.
talking about my school pencils.
Oh,
I know halfway through the year, Harper stole like half of them. Because we were like doing some stupid thing, and I think tax might have been technology, and we took half. So if they were my good pencils, they were like the unsharpened ones.
Yeah.
And we glued them all together, and we were throwing them at each other.
throwing them, like I said.
Well, I didn't beat them the princess. We hot glued a bunch of pencils together.
Yes, but I know that you like to throw pencils. You always have.
What? Oh, I have it. You're just a meanie.
Yeah,
You're just a meanie, mom.
I'm the one.
You're just a meanie.
Stop
Mom.
throwing pencils at me while I'm painting my nails.
Not throwing pencils at
I'm
you.
doing my homework. Cut it out.
You throw pencils at me when I'm doing my homework. You throw bananas at me when I'm sleeping.
I do not.
Yes, you did. That one time. You threw a banana at me when I was sleeping. I still have to get payback for that.
Oh, and you think you haven't gotten payback for that?
Uh-huh.
Watch out. No, 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 no. I need that back. Come on, it's dripping all over my finger.
God.
Good night. Love you.
Payback.
Oh, I really made a mess. I was getting pencils thrown at me. See? She was throwing them all at me. I gotta hurry up. All right. Okay. All right. Ooh, that one looks fucking horrible. Oh, shit. Absolutely butchering my not dominant hand. And this white stuff is not dry. I don't want to get acetone on the actual nail, but I really flooded bad. Because I heard him. I hear my show starting upstairs. So that means he literally waited exactly 5 minutes. And instead of him saying, hey babe, I'm starting the show, like I asked him to do, he literally waited those 5 minutes and just started it. Because that's what he does. Alright. Right. So this is my first ever manicure on a real person using polish instead of gel. And it's not good. No acetone on the nail. Shit. Alright, it's gotta dry and then I'll gotta take my pictures, even though I don't want to. This is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. So I actually have been practicing my polishing on the mannequin hand. And what a difference like the surface makes. Those smooth pegs. I was actually pretty proud of my polishing, how far it has come. And then this happened. Alright, I'm done. Horrible, horrible, horrible.